feeling old. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I know a couple years I was like, yeah, I'm getting old, and I meant it, but now I'm starting to feel it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to feel it. Listen, right now, my right hip be popping on me. Okay, my right knee.
What's popping?
Damn.
Quit saying that. Exactly. Maybe that's it.
They don't care for me, guys. You see that? You see shit? What's popping is my right here, my right inner hip, and my right knee. I can't bend down like I used to. What's interesting is that while it hurts, I'm very mobile with it. I can sit down on the floor and put my legs up, and I can sit right up from like without even using my hands. I'm brilliant, guys. I'm brilliant. But that inner right hip and my right knee, it be hurting like a bug. I was walking the other day just minding my own business, and out of nowhere it went limp. I'm like, oh my God, you know, it went limp on me. So I inherited my mom's knees and her joints, because even though I'm not overweight like she was, I say was because she's really frail now, you know, with her age, but she's a very, very heavyset woman. And she has arthritis. So I think I also have arthritis in my joints because they also ache. So I just look like this. I just look like this. But the inside of my body is like, you getting old. But I'm okay with that. I'm embracing it. I'm a grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
You know, I've heard that before, and then that's why I just had to look it back up again. And
What's that?
You're absolutely right. It says African Americans tend to report more severe pain, joint pain and disability and discomfort than any other racial group.
And we're more susceptible to having vitamin D deficiency. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to up my vitamin D, guys. Maybe that's it.
Isn't D what you get from going outside, sunlight?
Yeah, but again, if you have a deficiency, and if you have, what do you call it? Something that is, what is it called, Chaotic? When something is not doing what it's supposed to do, or it's not doing enough? Well, no, like,
deficiency.
Yeah, but like, it's not absorbing. It's not, you know, like I take magnesium. Okay. For example, I used to, before I knew I had to take magnesium and calcium, on a daily basis, I drank coconut milk, and I thought that coconut milk was sufficient for my cramps, my muscle cramps, because it has potassium in it. But then I realized that I have not just a deficiency, but it does not absorb the nutrients. My body doesn't absorb it properly. So I need to maximize it by taking a supplement. So I'm not using the right words or terminology, but because I may have a vitamin D, I don't know how to pronounce, how to say it, but even if I'm out in the sun a lot, I'm still not getting enough vitamin D because it's not being absorbed properly into my skin, my body, my skin.
Gotcha. Just be careful with it, because vitamin D is one of those that you can actually take too much of.
Yeah, I haven't taken any. I felt that, you know, if I'm in the sun a lot, I should be, you know, my melanin be popping. I should be getting enough vitamin D, but maybe I don't. I'm supposed to be getting my blood work done, and I've been procrastinating on that. It's been a month. I'm afraid what they're gonna find. I'm scared. So I'm not gonna lie, I've been holding off. But our daughter got on me the other day and said, you know, you have to do it, so I'm gonna do it starting Monday. I'm gonna call it scheduled for me to go on Monday. It was good. Okay, I was hoping for more savory foods than sweet, but gotcha. I hear you, Imp. I hear you, baby. No problem, Seth, for being late. I was late too, stuck at the toilet. That wasn't my excuse this time, but I feel you. And no worries, baby. I was late, super late. I started at 4 o'clock, I think. 4:05, if you're being realistic.
And I still owe you a reaction too.
Yes, you have it waiting, yeah. It can be the Christmas song. To me, Christmas is still around, guys. So if you play any Christmas music, it's fine until January 1st.
Then I'll stay with that one.
Okay, great. Oh, so your mom is in the hospital, more blood being drawn. Okay, darling. Okay, thank you for that. But definitely keep us posted on what's going on with mom, okay? Yeah, I don't eat as much seafood as I should, if I'm being honest. Yo, no. I need to get better at that. So Tofu, what's your hot topic, baby? Thank you.
No problem.
Hi, Robert.
Okay. We sure? Okay. There was a they basically asked why Lincoln Park decided to become Lincoln Park again.
Okay.
So there was a lot of reasons Lincoln Park decided to reunite, but there's one particular motivating factor for Mike.
Wait, I'm sorry.
How do you pronounce
Say that
his
last
name?
part again. I didn't understand. There's what now?
There are a lot of reasons Lincoln Park decided to reunite, but there was one particular motivating factor for Mike. How do you pronounce his name?
Shinoda.
Shinoda. So Shinoda recently sat down to discuss his career with Lincoln Park from the very beginning until today.
Okay.
The band has undoubtedly changed over time, but the sudden death of frontman Chester Bennington on July of 2017 changed in a way that none of us could have imagined. They were very interesting times in our band as individuals because we experienced a great loss, and the opportunity to continue doing what we loved to do got taken away from us. So at that point, they literally, all of them felt like, okay, this is it. The band is history. Shinoda recalled, in our minds, it was almost like it's done. There's nothing that any of us could do out there to do it and hide. The musicians explained that part of the motivation to him to reunite with Lincoln Park was to prove to his kids and to everyone else that it is possible to overcome tragedy, rock bottom, and still come back strong. It's actually pretty, if you got to come up with a reason, that's a pretty damn good one.
That's a really good reason.
He released a solo album in 2018 called Post-Traumatic, which helped him deal with the grief over the loss of his bandmate.
Oh,
and also
really?
He still had fans supporting the material. He knew something was missing. Sometime after he met Emily Armstrong and Colin Britton, and reconnected with Joe Hahn and Dave Farrell. After Shinoda, Hahn, spent some time together. The day they dreamed again about recreating the music and going back together. From Zero was different elements, and a lot of people that loved it, the first record, didn't love anything after that. So there was a lot of already built-in hate when they first started back off. Because they just, we had it here on the chat too. People were saying, oh, she can't replace anybody. She's no Chester, blah, 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 So there was a lot of different elements at play. There are people that loved our first records and didn't love anything after that. There's people that were along for the entire ride and preferred the more adventurous stuff. So they were really hoping on the open-mindedness of their fan base, which I think was an amazing idea. Also feeling a bit of anxiety about the situation and question whether bringing the band back together was the right thing, but they went ahead and recreated the band. While many fans on the internet have their opinions about Linkin Park's decision to come back as Linkin Park, Zero debuted at #1 in 10 different countries and #2 in the US. It seems that the majority, which is usually silent, are very happy that the band is back together.
Wow.
So
that's a great example he set for his children.
He's trying to show that, look, this is not going to destroy us. This didn't beat us down. We're going to continue to prevail and move on.
And they did that.
Along for the ride. You were along for the ride.
Yeah, good for them. And I can imagine it was very nerve-wracking, Yeah. God, wow. And then look at them. They're soaring now. But it's interesting that some of their fans they liked the first album and not the other ones.
You always have them try hard. I mean, I don't know if they're try-hards, but you got the ones that are the purists, the little, this is not the real thing anymore. It's like...
Right. I mean, I will say that there was one of their albums that I was just not, it took a little minute, a few extra listens for me to be like, okay, now it's sounding like the Linkin Park that I know, but I didn't give up on them though. But I mean, to each his and her in their own. But wow. Okay, that's really, really good. And they're doing really well. People have received Amy. But honestly though, when you think about he did it against the masses who were against the band returning without Chester. He did that in spite of, and now they're doing so well. You said #1? Or did I misunderstand what you were saying? Did I do that?
No, hold on a second. They were number one in. Okay, number one in 10 countries, number two in the U.S.
Okay, that's still not bad. That still is not bad at all.
They're still saying I'm low and I'm yelling.
I adjusted it. You don't have to ever yell because remember, it's my ear. I have to be the one to adjust what they hear. So hopefully that sounds a little bit. I turned you up in Discord. And
so what are you going to do for New Year's?
Okay, good. Thank you.
Anything cool?
We always bring in the New Year's together. We just we're planning on having like going out kind of with a bang. Thank you, Steph. And that is we're gonna make some chili. So we're gonna have hot dogs, but we're gonna make some chili so you can have a chili dog if you want. And we're gonna have some baked beans if you have baked beans and a hot dog if you want. And we're going to also have shredded pork sub sandwiches. And Shadow makes this really yummy sauce to go on top of it. So we'll have that, the bell peppers and onions, and that's how we're going to most likely go out with the New Year. We're going to be playing board games that day, and then leading up to the what do you call that drop the ball that they do it every year, I think in New York City.
Yeah, it is. I went to go see it. It was fun. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll start watching it the last few minutes just so we can count down with everybody. And then we toast, and then we take a picture, and then that's the end of it. That's the New Year. We always bring it in every year together, and I always cry. Every New Year, I cry, guys. Why? Am I the only one? Chime in, people in the chat. Chaotic. Do you ever feel emotional when New Year's Day is here? When it comes, if you're awake, I would say.
No.
Damn, just that quick. Easy answer. No. Nothing else.
No, it's just another day, another evening. Back in the day, I used to party pretty hard for some of them. But those days catch up with you pretty quick, so you don't do it too often anymore.
Right. Yeah, I was never the type to go out. I was always, I've been afraid of life. I'm a high stress person. So when I was coming up, every year during New Year's, Christmas, or whatever, there's always a shooting, someone is dying, and this is Florida, people. They love guns in Florida, okay? But there's always something happening. So I've always liked to be at home in the safety of my comfort of my home before 11 o'clock, especially before midnight. So I've always been home during moments like that. The last time I did anything, which I say the first time in many, many, many moons that I did anything since a very young woman, I would say probably 22 maybe, was last year Christmas. I went out with my cousin, who's also my best friend. She came down here and I went to a Christmas party with her. And I was like, girl, take me home. Take me home. So I got home about 1 o'clock. I'm like, I can't take it anymore. I feel like closing in on me. I'm scratching and it's like, just take me home. Just take me home. But yeah.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I watched the ball drop in New York. It was just way too many people there. I mean, I don't mind being around people. I'm not claustrophobic like that. But for God's sake, that was way too freaking many, and it was dangerous.
Yeah, the last time I remember having a big night for New Year's was actually turn of the century.
Oh.
The 18th century? old boar.
He's not old nor boy.
Hey,
you don't know that.
I'm not as old as you.
Oh, damn.
That burned.
Absolutely correct.
Correct the mundo.
So you gotta aim those shots a little tighter, mate.
Yes, sir. I will aim better.
Word is born. Okay. All right. Real quickly, Power says, I don't like the new Linkin Park because I don't think her voice fits the band. Lord help him. We got to make him a believer and a receiver. Huh?
That's how I look at it. It's not the same band. It's a progression of whatever the band used to be. It's a growth of that progression. People might not like you from your 4-year-old self either, but you're not 4-year-old anymore. So people evolve, bands evolve, music evolves. Most artists that have been around for a long time are never the same at the end as they were at the beginning.
Right. Now, of course, Power, you can like whatever you don't like, what you don't and do like. I'm teasing you, but and I wouldn't say I don't agree necessarily that they're a progression of the band. They're just like they're just their own thing now. They're still Linkin Park, just with a different singer. Now, I personally feel that her voice fits really well, but that's just my opinion, and it's very humble. Trust and believe it is. So if you don't think she fits, that's totally fine. You know, your ears are probably just fixed on how hold on, baby, how Linkin Park used to sound with Chester. But I think she does a really good job. You know, I think she does a really good job. But you know, you might become a believer at some point, or maybe the more you listen to them, the more your ears will become accustomed to hearing the sound of what's her name again? I forget her name.
Sarah?
Sarah.
Yeah.
Chris has never cared for Linkin Park, no matter who was singing.
No,
so
Emily
it don't
Armstrong.
Excuse me, baby. Okay, thank you. Never cared for Linkin Park, no matter who was singing, so it don't matter to me. Okay. Smug is in the house, baby. How you doing, sugar? Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Which day does New Year falls on?
The same day as Christmas did.
Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Pretty good looking queue so far.
I'm excited. I'm going to check it out in a few seconds. Next 4 years will probably give people a reason to cry. Oh! I'm hoping that you're wrong, disciple. Like, I'm hoping that you're wrong. What is my screen is litty for your titty, baby. What is happening? Is that a new subscriber? M says never partied too hard. Oh, what does it say? Never partied too hard of my own volition on New Year's. Never felt like that big of a deal after a certain point because time is a flat circle and I'm busy making an oval. Oh, baby, I get it. Damn, it's deep. A flat circle. Wait, it's a flat circle. And I'm, baby.
Well, at least you say it's a flat earth.
You're deep. Yeah, flat earth. I get it, though. I get it. And honestly, before I got with Wolf, you know, it seemed like it was just so long ago, which it has been over 20 years. But I never really felt as emotional. You know, I was happy I hugged my baby, blah, blah, blah. But I never felt as happy. And I just think that I'm just so grateful to be in the space and surrounded by the love that I have. And just knowing that I have it one more year. Like we made it to another year together. You know, it's just, I like the little Christmas lights you have next to your name, Chaotic. It distracted me in my thoughts. I love it. It's pretty. But yeah, so I'm now just more grateful, you know, and especially after I turned 40, it's like I just started like being more grateful for everything, you know, everything. And things hit a little differently now for me. I have more of an appreciation for life and the things that I'm fortunate to have. You know what I'm saying? All of you, my life, my health, my weak inner and outer hip, you know, I'm grateful for everything. I can walk, I can talk, I can see.
Yep.
You know, I'm just more grateful. I really, really am. What's Steph saying? Go ahead, baby.
Priorities change as you get older.
That is true. That is absolutely true. Absolutely true. You don't like her voice? Well, it's fine. I don't like her old man either. Period. That's it. I get it. I get it. New subscriber.
Just a quick note on that. Everyone is allowed to like and not like.
Of course.
Everyone liked the same stuff. The world would be a very boring place.
I agree, Jess. I really do. Of course. And thank you for the gift of subscription. Amp Jacob, baby. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you.
Steph is burning her food. She's making Cajun without trying. Just pretend you meant to do it. Much easier that way.
Getting old is good for your weight.
Whose weight?
Well, it's been good for mine because I'm not underweight anymore.
Really? Wait, you're 6 feet. You're 6'1". How tall are you again? Chaotic.
6'2" and a bit, 6'2" and a quarter. Or
You
6'2".
tall. You tall.
Yeah.
We're tall people. You know, I thought that.
And
Go
I
ahead.
used to be 72 kilos, which is.
Okay, Chris.
158 pounds.
He couldn't wait for you. Okay, you too slow.
Yeah, 159 pounds, 72 and a half, and I was 72 and a half kilos, or 160 pounds.
So 6'2", you were definitely underweight for your height, and as a man, because I'm 5'11", and I'm 170 pounds. You feel me? But
Both lightweight.
And right now, last time I weighed myself, I'm about 194 pounds.
Wow. Are you happy with the weight? When you look in the mirror, are you happy with what you're seeing?
No, because it's gone all on in the wrong spots.
Like your tummy?
Yeah.
That's how it is.
And
women too.
It's almost a novelty to me, because I've never been big, had like little rolls of fat that I can grab and jiggle.
Right. Yeah, the jiggle part. Samesies.
Look at this.
Samesies, baby.
You're rubbing off on them.
Yeah, and I hate to say it sometimes because I know that some people that are overweight, women in particular, when I make, I feel weird because when I make comments, it's like, they're like, well, what about me? You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not used to having, look at this guy. I'm not used to having this. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. But I'm not used to that. So this perimenopause, she says hi. And she's showing you guys that she's here. You feel me? Got to give us some kind of acknowledgement. She's here. And my butt. I've always had a booty, but baby
got back?
Baby got fat. Got a fatty.
I lose weight.
I used to have a bubble butt, like muscle back there. It's a fatty. And I look, Whip loves it. People love it, you know. But I'm just saying, I'm commenting on a difference in how my body is like flowing these days. It's serious. But I'm embracing it though. I'm embracing it.
I got to lose about 25 pounds.
Smug says, "Why? You're not even overweight."
You kidding?
How much are you?
I am 6 foot, 212 pounds.
You're 212? None of it's muscle? You sure?
Well, there's a little bit of it that's muscle, but trust me, the rest of it is just shit food and inactivity. It's just once I stop working, it's like my, energy, my metabolism just changed because when I was at work, I would walk almost 7 miles a day, just going back and forth between the different buildings because, military can build nothing close to each other. It's got to be halfway across the fucking universe. So yeah, now I don't do that. I'm gonna start having to do that again.
Right.
Gotta keep the logistics guys employed, mate.
What was that?
I said you got to keep the logistics corps employed.
Logistics corps.
I mean, seriously, I used to check it on my watch. I bought a cheap ass Fitbit just to check how far I was walking, and I was literally logging almost 12,000 steps a day, just doing my job, walking back and forth, and it's all gone now. So. I did pick up about 18 pounds.
Since you retired.
Pounds. Yeah. So I'm at 212. That is not good. I should not be more than 180.
The thing is, that's based off of old standards, though. That's not.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You can't say that. They feel that I'm overweight. The doctor said that I was overweight for my height. Like, are you serious? Like, my butt's heavy. She's low. But really, doctor, really. And I have too much body fat. Might be true, but really, I don't think so. I think it's subjective, and I think that they're, again, basing it off of old information.
Yeah, but I can tell that 212 is definitely whatever the fuck it is. It's not a good weight for me. I find myself hurting more when I get up and get down. It's more weight for me to pick up. When I sit down, stand up, do whatever.
Wait, man.
It's just I just don't feel healthy that way. So I'm waiting. My New Year's resolution is, start watching what the hell I'm mouth again.
You weak, man. Look at these biceps. Don't even move. gotta roll with the punches. It hurts you to get up and sit down, sir. The hell?
Come talk to me in 10 years.
Word is born. I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
All right.
Nope, time's up. Let's see. Let's get
Time
this
is
music
up.
going.
Let me look at this queue before I go, guys. Give me that cow. All right, we have, whoa, really? Happy holidays to me, chaotic. He said,
Yeah.
6 songs, please. Listen, baby, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's why
You
I'm
added
here.
6 songs?
He
Want me to
did.
Type all that shit?
Thank you, baby. I love you too,
Uh,
chaotic.
it's good. I've got 4 lined up at the moment, and we'll see about the other 2.
Okay,
Can
cool.
you send me those in a chat message so I can add them to the list?
Oh,
Since
that'd
they
be
don't
great.
show in this
Yeah.
thing here. Thank you.
And also yours,
yep.
Satorful.
You have
and
mine.
just to give you an idea of what we've got coming, we have a Joe Satriani, we have
Ooh.
a Temple of the Dog, we have
Okay.
a Slayer, and we have a Rage Against the Machine.
Excuse the hell out of me. I got Rage Against the Machine. Oh my God. I hope Disciples here. We have the first guy, Joe Satriani. What's his name again?
Joe Satriani,
Now, he's a guitarist, right?
correct?
I remember him. And I want him. And we have Slayer. I hope Wolf is going to be listening. We have Slayer. And there was another name you mentioned.
Temple of the Dog.
Now, that I'm not familiar with.
I
Temple
think
of the
we
Dog.
may have done one song of theirs in the past, and that would probably be Hunger Strike. When we get to it, I'll go through a little bit of a story about them for you, just to give some context.
I'm happy. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so Tofa, I do have yours, but because I have it's now pushed down in my main view queue, so I don't see it. So if you can give me
Okay.
that again, baby, I appreciate
Of course.
it. Yeah,
I'm looking
Satriani.
for it right now.
He's wicked. Yeah, the first time I heard him, I was like, guys, I had to hold back. My ovaries were screaming at me, let me out, let me out. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was amazing and it was beautiful. So I want more of him. I really do. All right, Disciples here. Okay. The guitarist, yeah, the guitarist says Imp. Yes, baby, yes. Okay.
I'm posting the link now.
Okay, thank you. Chris says inactivity causes more weight gain than what you eat. I know this. Yes, that is absolutely correct. Absolutely. What's interesting though is that I have not been pickleballing. I have not been playing basketball. I haven't even been walking nowhere near as much as I used to. And actually, I haven't walked my usual 4 or 5 miles a day or every other day. It's been a couple of months because I mean, I've been busy grandmothering and stuff like that. But I have been lifting him a lot. I mean, guys, look at the chest muscles. Look at the chest muscles, okay? Look at them. Look at my biceps. Look at them. My traps. And that's all because I've been picking my grandchild up, lifting him. And yes, my upper body has been getting some kind of work. But it's my lower body that's like, you just forgot about me, huh? And I'm like, yes, I did. It's the hardest thing to work out for me. It's the hardest thing. But
You need to get one of those strollers.
we have a stroller. What do you
No,
mean?
the ones that are literally designed for long walking with a single wheel in the front and the 2 in the back. You know.
Why I need a stroller?
The running walk, so you can take your grandchild for a run with you, a walk with
So
you.
when you do your
that.
5-mile walk, you can take the kid with you.
I've
yeah,
never
the
heard
little
of
one
anything
can see
like
the
that
neighborhood.
before. Well, we take him on walks in the neighborhood in his stroller. So that's why I'm like, we have a stroller.
You can actually get a stroller with bigger, fatter wheels.
I've never
has
heard of anything
two-
like that.
So Toifel described it like a tricycle almost,
Mhm.
and very common in Australia.
Here too.
So it's for adults
yeah.
to run with the baby?
Yep. Another thing you see here a bit as well is they've died off a little now, but they're still around. Is like a little trailer for the push bike, so the kids can sit in the back of that.
Trailer for the push bike. I don't know.
So like a little 2-wheel trailer that sits behind push bike.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find something for you.
This is all seeming very creative. Betty.
Yeah, I just found one online, but I'm trying to see if I can't find it. Let me send you a picture real quick so you can see what we're talking about.
Steph says Automod says my message will be approved by a moderator. I am a moderator. What? I don't know what's going on, baby. It's the weirdest thing.
It hasn't even showed up for me, Steph. There are some stuff that even moderators can't put in there, and
Weird.
But no idea why. It's like that, unfortunately.
That's really weird. I'm sorry that's happened to me, but it's apparently out of my control, out of my hands. Like, I mean, I think I've given Satorful and Chaotic the same level, like the highest level of moderation, you know. Like they can change they can edit my description of my stream. They can do a lot of things. And even they can't do things. And it's silly. It's a broken system on Twitch.
Take a look at the link I just posted.
It's so cute, Satorful. Thank you so much. I got your video. It's so cool.
And I've just sent you a picture via Discord.
A picture. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna hide you, Satorful. I can see it.
So Torful said you're the
Oh, whoa! Wait a minute. I'm gonna open it up.
Oh.
Why is that showing? Stupid thing. It's fine, but I see it though. I see it here. So this is a thing that this comes with the bike, or that's something that is attached to the bike. I don't ride bikes.
Which picture are you looking at? Mine?
I'm looking at the one that Chaotic sent. You posted yours in this on the chat, yes?
Yeah, mine's in chat.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, that's something that Shadow could have because she's a biker. She rides her bike just about every day.
Just sent you.
Huh. So the baby sits here. I don't understand why. I guess, okay, so that's for running. So I'll hold it while I run.
It also has a thing that if you're not holding on to it, and let's say you trip and fall, the brakes will activate on their own. So the brakes on those things work in reverse. When you hold the handle, the brakes are off. When you let go of the handle, the brakes come on. It's basically designed if the stroller ever slips out of your hand, the stroller can't go nowhere.
Right. That's really, really clever, really nice. Okay, thank you for that. Learn something new every day. Let me copy over this cue. And we have 13 songs in the queue so far, babies. 13! I can't believe it. This is before Chit-Chat Vibe Session ends. Thank you all so much.
I just tried to type the word cousin, and it says it's being checked by AutoMod and not being sent.
C-O-Z-E-N?
Cousin, as in your relative, yeah.
You mean C-O-U-S-I-N? Because I see that Jono typed in C-O-Z-E-N.
With spaces, that's why AutoMod didn't take it.
So weird. Can you guys also see, you and Chaotic, can you guys also see the names, the words that I have banned?
Yeah.
Okay,
but
and that's not a banned
definitely
word.
not one of them.
It's weird. Very strange. Okay.
And I have to be honest, I've never seen that AutoMod down show up like this when I just tried typing it. So I sent Chaotic the link. Apparently it's this AutoMod, they changed something on there.
They did, right?
It's a Twitch thing.
Wow, and pushed through. He broke the dough down. All right. We're going to go ahead and end the stream on YouTube. So to those of you who are watching us over on YouTube land, Join us over on Twitch because the timer is up, but we're going to take a quick break. And once the stream reconvenes or recommences, we will continue it with the reaction portion of the show, okay? So join us over on Twitch. The link to my Twitch channel should be in the description. I still love your lipstick. Thank you, baby jelly. Oh, my lips are kind of small. Oh, no, no, no. You can overline them. People with thinner lips, you can do that. You can overline them, baby. I don't have to. Look at it. But you can. And I think this color would look really good on you as well. But thank you, baby. All right, say bye, guys.
Talk to you in a bit.
See you soon.